ease of care. We will also look at surfaces in the home and explore surfaces in the home, the kinds and suitability for purpose, care, and maintenance. In Unit 3, we will look at utilities in the home. In Unit 4, we look at health and sanitation. Unit 4 talks about the functional design of space. And then we conclude with Unit 5 with home improvement strategies. That is the course outline for this semester. And the course is housing and home improvement. Housing and home improvement. So last semester, we delved extensively on the home, a house, and then housing. We looked at a house as the structure in which please give me 5 minutes.
Please, madam, I can't hear you well. Oh. Your voice is very far, please.
That should give her 5 minutes.
Madam Argument, where are you going?
Okay. So we looked at the house as the structure of a building. Whenever you finish putting up your house, that
Hello,
is,
madam, please, your voice is very tiny. I can't hear you well.
Please increase your volume. Increase your volume. Her voice is okay. Increase your volume.
Please, I have.
Please restart the phone. Same thing has been happening to me. Restart the phone.
as the structure of a building. So with roofs and 4 walls as the house. So let's look at somebody who has just finished the house, painted or tiled or everything in it with just the structure and then the roofing, everything without anything in it. We consider that as a house. Now, when you want to move into the house, you buy certain items, equipment, and tools that will help you live comfortably in the house. So if you are not going to live in there, you don't send those items in the house. So all the items, that's all the equipment, all items that will help you live comfortably in the house, you send it in and you start living in that house. It ceases to be a house and now becomes a home. So you have the intention that you are going to sleep in the house. So in the bedroom, if you are going to sleep, then you will need mattress, you will need bed, you will need you will wear dresses, so you will have wardrobe. You want to have a cozy environment, so maybe you fix fan or you fix aircon. All these equipment that you send to the home to make life, you send to the house to make life comfortable for you to live in. When you send those items into the house and you start staying in that house, it ceases to be a house and it becomes a home. Then we have your house is not the only house in the environment. You have your neighbors. In the north of you, you will have some people living. In the south, you will have at your right, at your left, they are your neighbors. So different houses that you find in your neighborhood, we call it community. So it becomes a community where you live in, that becomes housing. So house, home, and then housing. And last semester we said that we have two main, in our Ghanaian setting, we have two main types of housing. We have rural housing, and then we have urban housing. The rural housings are found in the rural community, and then the urban housing found in urban community. In any community that we find ourselves, the housing can either be a good housing community or it can be a poor housing community. What makes a housing community a good one? When it becomes you have a good housing community, when the houses, you have layout, proper layout of the housing environment. In the environment, the housing are built with quality materials and designs. You have good drainage system. You have amenities, water, light, electricity. You have a police station. You have hospital. You have all the facilities that makes life comfortable for you to live in. Then the environment is safe from armed robbery and theft cases. When you have all these in your environment, you can say that the environment or the housing community is a good one. You have the opposite of it when there is no proper layout, no thorough streets, the network within the how the housing community is poor. You might be walking on a lane, by the time you realize you are in somebody's bedroom. There is no good network. You have to climb a tree before you can make a call. Or there are designated places that you have to stand to make a call. When the environment, you do not have good drinking water, no lighting or no good lighting facilities. All these, the sanitary condition, good poor drainage system, the community is overcrowded. These community settings can be termed as poor housing community. What is it? What's the importance of staying in good rural community and a bad, sorry, what benefit do you get from staying in a good housing community?
Access to social amenities.
Francisca, your hand is up.
Madam, sometimes
Mhm.
it helps save cost because sometimes instead of you can use the community household production for free to your benefit.
Okay.
Hello, madam.
Yes.
Madam, please, you can also say
Access means of transport.
Mm-hmm.
You don't travel for a long distance before you can get access to transport to go and buy something small from the market.
Okay. So when you are living in a good housing community, you are you have the privilege of having good lighting system, good sanitation, uh, good water supply. So it improves your health, and even the air in the environment is not polluted. So it improves one's health. It also helps one it helps the individuals to earn more income, because if you are moving from one place to the other and you have easy transportation system, it can help you to increase your income, because you have enough time. If you are a trader, you can get to your market early and start your sales early. You don't have to bother thinking about coming at night, because you are free from uh, disturbances from armed robbers and other bad people. You always have your freedom, and you are better off living in such an environment. The opposite, and even your children are not going to be delinquent. You have a better environment to train them well. The opposite is with the poor housing environment. The sanitation is poor, so there is more often spread of diseases in such area, where you have a lot of pilfering activities in the area, and also leads children into becoming drug addicts and other things. These items that you bring into the home, like the television, the bed, the fridge, everything, all the items that you bring into the home that makes life comfortable for you, with time, these items, or even the fixtures, the lighting system, the switch, and everything that you use to build the house, with time, with long use, they become obsolete, and there is the need for you to improve or to change them, or to improve its use. So whenever you are doing that, so you know that every use of the home of these items causes gradual wear and tear of the house. So it is very important to maintain these to ensure a healthy and comfortable home. So these items that you bring into the house, with time, they will not be functioning as you brought in the first time. So there is a need for you to maintain them to improve your own quality of life. So as you do these things, the improving on the tools and devices that you use, so that work in the house become efficient for you, and to promote good health, is all about home improvement. Please be reminded that home improvement is not renovation. It is not renovation. So what does it aim at? To improve the tools and devices that people use in the home to carry out tasks, so that it will be efficient, it will promote health, and make the home beautiful and convenient and comfortable to live in. That is all about the course and its content. Now I have work for you. I said, we are not going to break to do, we are going to do it here. You are to furnish your newly built house. Mention all the equipment you will use and give reasons for your choice of equipment. Pure love.
Madam, please, sorry to take you back. Please, the last overview, since the network challenge, so we didn't hear what you said. So if you can go over it before the group work came. Thank you.
Okay. So I was saying that home improvements, all the equipment, tools that you live with each passing day, its efficiency goes down. And therefore, with from time to time, there is the need for you to do something that will improve its efficiency for you to get the maximum benefit from it. And in the process of doing that is what we call home improvement. And I'm saying that home improvement goes beyond renovation, and it is not renovation. That is what I said. Is it well, home? Good.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. So you are to furnish a newly built house. Mention all the equipment you will use and give reasons for your choice of equipment. Yola. Hello?
Yeah, well, I would choose a bed mattress so that I would need. Hello,
Yes.
yeah, I will take bed and mattress because when
Mm.
I'm tired from work, I need a place to sleep. So I'll go in for bed and mattress, then sofa to be at the hall so that when I get visitors, they can sit on it and I can also sit on it to do other things. So the rest will be added.
No, add your own. No one is adding for you. Each one for
Okay,
himself. So you mentioned
okay,
the
then
room.
okay, madam, for the bedroom, I'll go for bed and mattress to sleep on it when I'm tired or during evening time. Then with the hall, I'll go for sofa, the one that I'll be comfortable with to sit on. Then television and radio, also at the hall. Then fridge or a freezer for storage of food. And with the radio and the TV to get information on what is going on in and around me. Then curtains for privacy. Thank you.
Thank you. You will not eat.
I will eat.
Yola. Okay, Memuna too.
Hello, madam.
Your love will
Madam,
not eat
please.
too.
Madam, she will eat. What
Mm.
I would say will help her to eat. Madam,
Okay.
please, I will consider a tap. The first thing for me to consider is tap because already I have the mat already. Because all the daily activities that I'm doing in the house, I will need water.
Mhm.
So I will see to it that there is tap. Even if I don't get access to the tap, I will find me that I can connect a borehole or a well because every blessed day I'm going to use water for my daily activities. Thank you.
Madam, please add up to what they also need me to. I will need all labor saving devices to help
Hello.
me. Hello, madam.
Hello.
Hello,
Please
madam.
mute those who's and please answer the question as if you are the only one doing it. Don't add up to somebody's own.
Okay.
So
Me too. I
you
will
said
need
the various rooms and the equipment that you will send there and your reasons.
Okay.
Okay,
Please,
thank you so much.
I would need all labor saving devices in my kitchen to make my life simple, and also in the sitting room, I'll make sure I have my sofa, my television, and all that will make my room very beautiful and also comfortable there. Thank you.
Francisca, is your hand up?
Yes, please.
Mhm.
Madam, for the living room, I'll go for sofa set for comfortable sitting for me and my family and guests. Maybe some coffee tables beside it. I when I want to put my drinks and snack on it, and the television to listen to news and uh, also for entertainment and relaxation purpose. And also the living room there must be curtains there for privacy and sometimes the control of light. Now for the kitchen, there must be a refrigerator there to store my foods and drinks, and there must be a stove for cooking of my meals. Let's say a sink with a tap for washing utensils and that. The bedroom, the bed with mattress for a peaceful rest after a long day's work. And also I'll have a wardrobe for storing my clothes, and a dressing table and mirror so that when I want to dress, I will look at myself and dress well.
Okay.
Bathroom, I'll be needing a shower, and also there must be a toilet in the house for sanitation purposes. Okay, and the dining area, there must be a dining table with chairs so that after meals we can sit comfortably and eat. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your contribution. So in unit one, we are looking at equipment in the home. Equipment in the home. These equipment are sent to the home to make life comfortable for us. So the equipment that will be necessary for one family might not be so much important to another family. So when we talk about equipment or tools or devices, they are found, these equipments are tools and devices that are found at specific centers in the home for carrying out specific tasks. So it is important to know what you really want to equip your house with. before you buy any equipment, there are certain considerations that you make before you purchase an item. You enter, you take two families to a shop. Maybe they are all going to buy washing machine, or you ask them to pick items that they will need to furnish the house with. They
Auntie Paula, please mute.
when they are to furnish their homes and they are being sent to a shop, they will pick different items. Some one will prefer fan, another one will prefer air conditioning, some will not even choose any of them. So because the person have his or her consideration, and research has shown that when people are choosing equipment, they either choose based on their needs. Will I really use it? Without that item, can life go on for me? So they think about the need of the item, the construction, the efficiency, the safety, the durability, and care that is required of the item. So when you look at the consideration, what factors will you consider before purchasing certain items? What factors will guide you to pick an item? And the ultimate one is need. Someone was saying that for her, she will need a tap. That is this ultimate need, because she's going to every activity in the household, you will need water. So he or she is thinking that the tap is his ultimate need because it will serve many purposes for her. So is the item that you are choosing really important to you, that without it, life cannot continue or life will be unbearable for you? And in considering the item, you also consider the type, size, and then composition. So blender, somebody would think that, oh, if I don't have blender, she does not know how she will survive. Somebody will also think that she is comfortable with the masher. So blender is not all that a need for her. So you consider the need of the family. After picking the item, you also think about the cost, the affordability, how much you can part to get that item. Then the material use. We have some materials that are durable, others are not. Some are easy to care for, maintain. So you look at materials, the material used in the makeup of the item, the safety, how easily it can be assembled or disassembled, Then the ease of use and care, how convenient and easy to operate that item, as well as the design of the item. Then how easily you can get replacement of various parts. So the item that I've bought, when something gets spoiled on it, is it easy for me to get the parts, the various parts to fix it so that it can be used again? So you also look at the functionality, the purpose. Is it going to serve one purpose or is going to serve multiple purpose for you? It is going to serve as a washing machine, as a washer. It is going to serve as a rinser. It is going to serve as a squeezer and even as a dryer. So the functionality of the item, the are you going in for processor or blender? Do you want only one function to blend, or at times you want it to chop, to puree, to juice, so that it can have one or more function? Then the efficiency. Does it have any instruction? You should have an instruction of how to use it, how to maintain it, so that you will get the maximum out of it. Then say that some of the items, especially most of them, have name plates, and the name plates, especially on metal items. So this name plate has some importance attached to it. It teaches you how to use the product, how to care for the product so that it can last long for you. So when you are buying metal items, in terms of efficiency, you have to look at it whether it has some nameplate giving direction of how to use, how to care, so that the life of the items will be prolonged. Then the mobility, how easily it can be carried from one place to the other. What are some of the materials that are used for the equipment that we find in our day-to-day life? We have some are made of metals, some are made of clay, some are made of glass, some are made of wood, and some are made of plastics. And in their makeup, especially they have with metals, they have different types of finishes that are being applied on these metals. Do you have the slide?
No, please.
Okay, let me share for you so that you can follow from there too.
Madam, please, we have it.
You have it.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So
Madam, kindly share it. It's not all of us. We don't have. Thank you.
those who have it, where did you get it? Hello. I'm looking for the page and then share it with you. Okay. Um, I'll look for it and let you have it. Okay. I think it's taking my time. Okay. You follow. When we go on break, I'll look for it and then give it to you. So these materials, especially with metal ones, after the production, there are some finishes that are attached to it so that it makes it appealing for us to buy. It's like human beings like that, like us, when we finish taking our bath, we don't take our natural self outside. When we are going to school, we are going to church, we are going for wedding, we apply some finishing touches to ourselves in the form of makeups and other things so that we look more prettier and beautiful. The same applies to items that are or equipment that we find at the market. There are some finishes that are applied on them to make it appealing, attractive, and also to improve its durability. And we have two main types of finishes. We have applied finishes and then mechanical finishes. So the applied finishes, with these type of finishes, another metal is being added onto the original metal so that it improves on its usability or its performance or its beauty. So something like copper materials normally react with oxygen and they rust easily. So in order to improve or make it last longer, maybe stainless steel will be used to cover it so that the stainless steel will be a protector for the copper. So for the applied finish, another metal is being put on the original metal that is applied finish. Then we have the mechanical finish. The mechanical finish, the type of finish that you want to use is applied on the original metal, the metal itself. And we have two types of the applied finish. The applied finish, we have the metallic and then non-metallic finish. So with the metallic finish, as I said, another metal is used as a protector on the original metal. And why do you do that? To improve the cleaning quality of the metal, to keep the metal, to make it easy for it to be stored or to make it last long, or to improve the keeping quality or storage, to improve the appearance and to make it soft. With the so some of the examples of metallic finishes that are applied to some metal are tin or zinc, which is being applied to iron or steel surfaces to prevent them from corroding. Then we have chromium. Chromium is a very good, one of the good metals that maintains its freshness for ages. Very good. If you are able to buy any saucepan or any item that is made of chromium, the appearance never change. It is as it is for generations to meet it in the same condition. But such metals are very expensive, very, very expensive. So most of the time they only buy it as a cover or they mix it as an alloy to some of these cheaper metals to blend their characteristics. So chromium or nickel that is being electroplated on some metals, example, cutlery or faucets. Nickel electroplated on silver to improve its softness. Then we have the non-metallic. The non-metallic finishes that are applied to metals. We have the porcelain enamel. We have an enamel, most of the time we call it China waste. So you have the enamel around the saucepan. So you see that when the saucepan fall, when you see the chip, you see the original, the chip, the covering will chip off. Then you will see the original metal inside. That is non-metallic, one of the porcelain enamel. These are covered, they are fused on surfaces under very high temperature. So they use it as a cover for the saucepan. Then they subject it to pie it to prevent it to be a protector around the original metal that was used for the item. Then we also have the synthetic enamel. Some can also be painted or anodized. Then we also have the Teflon coverings. The Teflon, they are the fluorocarbon compound which are used to give a smooth surface to items that are or equipment that are being used. With the mechanical finishes, it is either polishing, hammering, or satin. Satin means drawing some form of lines around or inside the equipment. Any question?
Madam,
Yes, please.
madam, please, what are the function of equipment in the home or in the house? Do they play any
Thank you.
role in the house? The equipment.
Okay. The question is to all of us. Hello.
We are all there, so please talk.
Hello, madam.
Functions of equipment. Somebody is asking. It's
Hello,
not
madam.
for the question. Yes, Ernestina.
Madam, each equipment has its own functions in the house. Let's take the sitting room, the sofa. It serves as a sitting place for your visitors, your own family. For television, you use as an entertainment, or you use it to listen to news, to know what is going around in the world. When you go to the kitchen equipment, they all have their functions. We use some to prepare food. We use some as cleaning agents and other things. So each equipment has its own functions. Thank you.
Seidu.
Madam,
Is your question answered?
yes, please.
Okay. So we can move on. How are these equipment made? This one is with specification to saucepans. So specify to only saucepans, how saucepans are made. So we have various ways of assembling it. One of it is casting, another one is drawing, spinning. So we have three main ways: casting, drawing, and then spinning. How is casting done? Any casting, any assemblage of equipment or saucepan that is made by casting, it's like the metal. If it is aluminum that is being used, it is melted. Then they have a pre-informed shape that you want it. Then this material or the metal is being poured. The metal, melted metal is being poured onto the shape that has been molded, or the shape that you want, or the shape that has been created. Then it is being left together with the handle. So the casting is made together with the handle in a pre-informed shape. Then they pour it into the shape that has been made. They leave it for it to solidify, and then it is being picked up. So examples of these are iron cooking pots, coal pots, or gari drying pots. Please, do you know the gari drying pot?
No, madam.
Oh, that's big
Maybe
pot
you
that
know,
looks
but the name.
yes. The big pots when you want to those who do gari production. Please, have you seen the pan that they fry the cassava in?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yes. That is the gari drying pan. Coal pot is familiar for us. So they melt the metal, they have a pre-informed shape, and they pour it into that shape. Then they will allow it for it to solidify, and it is being taken out. They take the shape, they take the item from the shape, and the shape can be reused over and over again. So with this one, the handle is being made together with the item. And these items are normally, they are heavy, heat resistance, but the disadvantage is that they crack easily, but not as hard as other metals or cast metal, depending on the material that is being used for the item. Then we have the drawing. They cut the metal into strips. With this type of assemblage, the metal is not melted. They cut it into strips, and then they use any shape that you want to create with the strip of the metal that you've cut. You use it to design the shape that you want. An example is cake tins. You know how they do the cake tins. Hello, have you witnessed someone doing a cake tin before? Hello.
No, madam.
Madam. Yes, madam.
Yes. So the metal are striped and then used to draw or used to make the shape of the saucepan or any item that you want to use. Then we have the spinning, like the potter. So this material, the metal is made into a paste, and then you rotate it on a shape, like when we are making a spinning pot by a potter. So how the potters peel it and come out with the shape, with a shape. That is how this type of saucepan is also made. The metal is made into a paste, and it is spun around a shape, to get the desired size and shape that you want. With the spinning and the drawing, it doesn't come with the handle. So you have to either fix a handle for it. And we have different ways of fixing the handle. We have the bolting or the screwing. So you draw the handle. Drawing means not drawing, no. You're drawing with pen and pencil. You draw the method, another method of making, that is the drawing and cutting the metal into strips. Then you use it to design the handle, the type of handle that you want. Then you use bolts or screws to screw it at the side where the handles are supposed to be done. The disadvantage of this is that when the bolt or the screw become weak, it can easily be taken off. And you can also have some dirt accumulating around the screwing area. Another way of fixing the handles is by soldering or bracing. Bracing when you use brass. So this one, you put another metal there before you fix it with either an adhesive glue. This, when it becomes weak, when the adhesive becomes weak, it easily fall off. Then we have the welding and riveting. Normally it is being attached, you use the same material. So if it is brass or if it is iron that you use for the main equipment, you use the same materials to do the handle as well. Then you spin it with a screw using a fixable machine. So with all the three, the riveting is the one that can keep long. How do you choose a handle for a pot or a pan? How do you choose a handle for a pot or a pan? The handle should be made of heat resistance material. So normally with an insulator will be the best because it should not accumulate heat. The shape of the handle should be easy to grip even when the item in the pot is full. The handle of the item should not be, the handle of the saucepan should not be too long. If it is too long, it does not sit flat. It cannot sit flat for the item because there will be some imbalance. It should also not be too short. If it's too short, it will get to the way of the flame and it will burn. The handle of the saucepan will burn. So with bigger saucepan, it's better to have two handles. And if you have a detachable saucepan or detachable handles, it should be easy to be fixed. Now, the new saucepans, taffeta saucepans, or enamel saucepans that are coming, normally when you buy it, the handles are not even fixed. So you buy it, when you come home, then you fix the handles on the saucepans. Hello? Hello?
Hi, madam. Hi,
So we are
Madam,
done with the chapter 1, equipment in the home. Any question on the equipment? Let's talk about the equipment. We looked at the we recap on the house, home, and our housing environment, the two types, good housing and then poor housing environment, characteristics that makes a good housing environment, the characteristics that makes a poor housing environment, the advantages and disadvantages in living in these environmental types. We also stress that the equipment that we use in these homes with time, their efficiency is reduced, and therefore there is a need for it to improve on or to work on its efficiency. And working on its efficiency, its convenience, is what we call improvement in the home, and that it is not renovation. It goes beyond that. We are not doing housing and built. We are doing home economics. So the improvements in doing something to increase its efficiency of the equipment is what we call the home improvement. We also looked at equipment. What are equipment? And we said they are tools and devices found at specific centers in the home for carrying out specific tasks. We looked at the importance of it. Then we looked at what consideration will you take into account whenever you want to purchase equipment for the home. We looked at the needs of the family, the costs, the material use, the safety, the ease of use and care, how easy to get replacement, the functionality of the equipment, the efficiency of the equipment, and the mobility. We also looked at some of the kinds of materials that are used in making these equipment that we use. And we looked at metal, clay, glass, wood, and plastics. So some of these equipment are normally used for the construction of the equipment. Then we delve into plastics. Sorry, we delve into metals. That some of these equipment needs to have some finish to improve its efficiency and to make it attractive to consumers. And the finishes that are applied to it, we have two main types: the applied finish and then the mechanical finishes. The applied finishes are also made up of two: the metallic and then the non-metallic. With the metallic, another metal is used to cover the original metal that is used in making the product. With the non-metallic, we have substances such as porcelain enamel, synthetic enamel, paint, or Teflon that is used to cover the original metal to make it attractive. Then we looked at assemblage of these equipment. We looked at casting, that the item, the metal that is being used is being melted, and then put into a pre-prepared shape together with the handle. Then the item is left for it to solidify. If solidified, then it is being taken out of it. Then we have the drawing. The drawing, you cut the metal into stripes. Then you use it to design the equipment that we need. Then with the spinning, the metal that is being used is being turned into a paste, and it is being filled with the shape to get the shape. And some of these, some of these items, like the drawing and then the spinning, does not include handles. So you need to fix handles on these saucepans. And in fixing handles, you can use either bolt or screwing method, you can use the soldering or bracing method, or you can use the welding and riveting method. We looked at the importance or criteria that you will look at before choosing a handle or handles of pots and pans. Any question? Are you there?
Yes, madam.
Yes, please, we are with you.
If there's no question, then we move on to unit 2. Surfaces in the home. In unit 2, we are looking at surfaces in the home. When we talk about surface, the surface of something, the visible aspect of the item, or you can talk about the top of the item. So physical structures such as the walls, the floors, the windows are the visible faces or the visible tops that we can see. And when you look at these places, items that are or materials that are used in making the surfaces are metals, clay, glass, wood, and then plastic. You'll see that when we were discussing equipment, we did mention of metals, we did mention of clay, we did mention of glass, wood, and plastic, but it was not delved into it because unit 2 will cover all those sides. Now we are coming back to metals again. Metals are equipment, or they are materials that have high conductivity of electricity, or they have high conductivity for heat. And we have different types of metals depending on the use of it. One of the metal is iron. And iron is one of the oldest metals that are used in the home. What characteristics do ions possess? Ions are reactive, or they react with atmospheric oxygen, so they easily corrode. Hey, where are the rest of your colleagues? After the first part, they've gone for funerals.
Madam, we are not at funeral, so we are online.
Madam, we are with you.
At
We are
the
not
first
going
part,
anywhere.
Madam, Riverview is no more part. That's why it has reduced.
you said
Riverview is not part
Riverview is
again.
not part of this one.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And how many are
Madam, we
they?
are not part, but we are here.
Riverview, there are not many. So if
No, we are only 9.
they are only 9. So if the first part we had about 106, 110, and Riverview only 9 people, and only 59, 65 students are here. It means the rest have gone for Puna part 2. They are what?
We are here. Oh.
Okay. So iron is one of the oldest metal. When we say they react with atmospheric oxygen, so when it is even new and it is being left without covering, even without using it, they will rust, because they get into contact with oxygen, atmospheric oxygen, day in and day out, and that causes the rusting, especially if it is not finished with another metal or with a non-metal covering. They retain heat better than other metals. It is heavy and it can withstand harsh abrasives. If you have iron, how do you care and maintain it? You keep it at, so far as it reacts, it has the characteristics of reacting with oxygen. If you leave it bare, it will rust. So it's better that it should be put in its case, if not in use. It should be put it in its case, either in a box, or you dry them thoroughly and oil or grease before you store them. If you use it for cooking and you get some burnt under, you don't have to scratch it with abrasives. Although they can withstand harsh abrasive, it's better you pour water in it, leave it for some time for it to soften, to make cleaning easier. Another metal is aluminium. Aluminium is the most popular metal that is used for surfaces. Normally used for handles of doors. Why? Because they have the characteristics of easily cleaned. They do not react with air or moisture, but they react with alkaline and acid. So whenever an acid gets into it, it becomes black or alkaline, because if it is a saucepan and then it reacts with alkaline foods like egg yolk, like milk, or even water, it changes the color of the substance, the saucepan, to black. So how do you maintain it? You clean with fine steel wool, or you use detergent to act as a lubricant. So as you clean with the steel wool, you are cleaning with the steel wool. You don't clean it with the steel wool alone. You have to add soap detergent to it to soften it or to act as a lubricant for it to be able to clean well. Another metal is silver. Silver is being described as a soft metal. Silver is a soft metal. And silver is most of the time usually plated. What characteristics does silver have? For silver, it easily scratches, but they do not react with air or atmosphere or water. They react with substances. Silver reacts with substances also containing sulfur, like mayonnaise, like egg, and even water. Most of the time, they are used in making cutlery, serving dishes, trays, cups, teapots, and sugar bowls. How do you maintain these metals or the silver metal? You wash with hot water and soap. We have silver. If you think that the color has become dim, then you can shine it with silver or silver dip. Silver dip is a liquid. So you buy it, you dilute it, then you just put the silver in it. You don't use any harsh or hard treatment on it. For about 5 minutes, by the time you take it, it would have, the color or the surface would have been shining. Then you can also polish with silver cloth. Bronze or copper is also another type of metal, and it's normally used as cooking utensils. What characteristics does copper or bronze have? They react with atmospheric conditions, and when it reacts with the atmosphere, you get some tarnishes on it or verdigris on the copper. So verdigris are stains that can be seen on copper. Tarnishes are stains on metals. So tarnishes applies to all metal. Any stain that you find on metals are called tarnishes. But the stains that are found on copper are called verdigris. These copper or bronze, they are tough and they can withstand harsh treatment. How do you maintain them? You use steel wool, sand and lime, etc., and wash thoroughly and quickly with soap and water so that they do not react. So you don't clean with the lime or the steel wool and leave it there. The stain will still be on it. So as you are cleaning with it, you use a lubricant, which is either a detergent or soap, so that it washes away the stains from it to keep it shiny. Hello?
Hello, madam.
Hi, madam.
Hi, madam.
Hello, madam.
Any question? Hello? Or
Hi,
it is well,
madam.
it is well homed.
Yes, madam.
Okay. Then we have some metals that are called alloy or alloy metals. When you talk about alloy metals, metals that are combination of two metals that are being put together to form one metal. So we have some characteristics of some metals. Some metals do not rust, others rust easily. So at times they are being blended so that they can complement on each other's characteristics for it to last long. Some metals are very shiny, others are dull. When they are mixed, they bring a blend of the two characteristics. An example of such metals are brass. Brass is a combination of copper and zinc. Bronze is a combination of copper and tin. Steel is a combination of copper and iron. Then stainless steel. The steel itself is a combination. Then plus the stainless steel. So it's a combination. Stainless steel is a combination of three metals, and they are steel, nickel, and then chromium. That makes up stainless steel. So let's look at stainless steel. We said the stainless steel is made up of three metals: the steel, chromium, and then nickel. And normally when you buy stainless steel products with the plated metals, you have numberings on it. So you can have 18, 8, 10. 18, 18, 18, which means that the steel is 18, the chromium is 18, the nickel is 18. If you take the 18, 8, 10, it means that the percentage of the steel is 18, that of chromium is 8, and that of nickel is 10. So the higher the numbers, the more quality it is, or the higher its quality as well. What are the characteristics of stainless steel? Stainless steel has been seen as one of the toughest metals. It does not corrode. It does not react with moisture. But discolors when dry, when they become, they discolor when it comes into contact with dry heat. They are easy to clean and store. It is not a good conductor of heat. And as we said, it always comes in three plies. Steel. We've seen that steel is also an alloy that is made up of iron and then copper. What are the characteristics of steel? It rusts easily. It corrodes. They are tougher than iron. They are good conductors of heat, and they can take a sharp edge. That is why most knives are used. That's why it is mostly used in the construction of knives, because they have sharper edges. Now, generally, what are the uses of metals? Generally, all metals, what are the general uses of metals? They are used as cooking utensils. They are used for cleaning, like steel wool, vacuum cleaners, washing machine. Most of them are made out of metals. Metals are used as cutlery. Knives, forks, and spoons, most of them are used as cutlery. For other household appliances like electric iron, gas cooker, electric cooker, fridges, deep freezers, they are all made up of metals. It can be used for household fittings like the sinks and then taps. And some are also used as ornaments. Flower vases and jewelries are made of metal. Another material for surfaces is clay. Clay. Hello?
Hello,
Hi,
madam.
madam.
Are we
Hi.
together?
Hello, madam.
Are you there?
Yes,
Yes,
madam.
ma.
Yes, madam, madam.
Another material that are used as surface in the home is clay. How do you describe a clay? A clay is the earth that is mixed with water to form a sticky substance when wet and becomes very hard and brittle when dried. Most clay surfaces or equipment are opaque, which means that they do not allow light to pass through it. We have two main types of clay waste in the home. We have the finished or glazed waste, and we have unfinished waste. The finished waste are the ones that are mixed. So you have the clay with other items like cellular, psyllium, other items that are mixed with the clay. Then the clay is being subjected into very high heat in a furnace, and the product is being glazed to have a shining appearance, and it is being put in the oven back for it to finish it to become very hard. And most of these finished clays are called ceramics, and they are used in making different type of things. It can be used to make cups, cereal bowls, soup bowls, sinks, bidets, closets, towels, and many other things. Then we have the unfinished clay waste. These are it's only the clay that is being used. No other material is being added. It is subjected to mild heat, and then it is being used. Some are not even subjected to heat. They are just left for it after molding it into the equipment that you want, it is being left for it to dry, very dry, become very dry before it is being used. These are the unfinished ways. So the most of the finished wares are non-porous and very shiny, but the unfinished wares become they are porous and they absorb heat, or water or liquid. So most of the time after it has been used, it is being left for it to dry before it is being stored. What are the uses of these clay items? As we have said in the discussion already, some are used as water containers in the form of coolers and water pots. Some are used as serving dishes, that is mugs, teacups, plates, and bowls. Some are used as cooking utensils, like mashing bowls or cooking pots, cooking facilities, stoves, swish, and fish smoker. Then some are used as decorative pieces, like flower vases, wall hangings, ashtrays, and smoke pipes. Some are also used as building fittings, like sinks, baths, and then tiles. Some the basin and then bidet. They are all made of the tiles, the building fittings. How do you care for these clay items? We said the clay items, we have the finished and then the unfinished items. The finished items are the ones that has been mixed with other materials like psyllium, calcic, and others, and they are being subjected in a furnace with high heat. Then it is being glazed, subjected to firing again before it comes out as the product that you want. How do you care for these items? That comes in the form of ceramic waste. So surfaces like tiles. Some are used on top of shelves. Some are used for bidets, for basins, for WCs, water closets, and others. How do you care for them? Especially, let's say, closets. How do you care for closet that is made of? Mostly all closets are made of ceramic waste. How do you care for them? Or how do you clean them? Are you here?
Yes, ma.
I'm talking too much. How do you care for closet? Hey, these are practical. Please, let's
Please,
contribute.
madam, please, you clean them with detergent as regular as possible so that
Okay,
there will be no stains in it.
let's say you want to clean your closet or bidet. Do you know the bidet?
No,
No,
madam.
please.
At times when you go to public washroom, you say that you have a structure there. That one you only urinate in it, especially for the males.
Madam.
Have you seen it?
Yes, madam.
Okay, take your phones. Then Google picture of bidet and describe it to me. B-I. Have you done that? B-I-D-E-T.
They use like mini sinks.
Yeah. It
A
looks
test
like.
and a sink.
Are you
Have,
sure?
and it's fitted on the wall like a
Uh-huh.
sink.
Uh-huh. Have you seen
Like
some anywhere?
yes, it's mainly at the washroom for males.
Yes. Yes. So ask you, how do you clean this? If you are in your closet, how do you step by step clean it? Systematically, how do you clean the closet?
So, madam, personally, I use Mada zone. I put some in the closet, then I cover it overnight. So in the morning, I first flush it, then I use some with the brush to clean the edges, then the seat, then inside the hole where the water is. Then I flush again.
Madam.
Yes.
My I soak a dry for some time.
What is the name
Then
of a dry?
bleaching powder.
It's chlorine. Madam Francisca,
Chlorine. Madam, chlorine.
Francisca,
Yes, madam.
are you there?
Yes, please.
Uh-huh. So the dry is called chlorine. You soak it.
I soak it over for some time so that the power will go out, because if you use it immediately, it will at times you'll be the eye contact, it will be like you'll be foaming. So I'll soak it for some time. Then after that, I'll pour it in the sink and leave it for some time, maybe for about 10 minutes, or is it 30 minutes?
At the
Then
side or inside the water?
Inside the water.
Hey, wow.
No, after soaking, I'll pour it in with at times I will add this omo detergent in it. Then I'll pour it in the sink.
Okay.
Then I'll use my sponge. I have a spare sponge for which I will, but in washing it, I will apply this thing, the gloves in my hand. I don't have brush. Then I'll use this normal sponge. Use it to scratch inside, and then outside. The inside I'll use brush itself to do it, but the outside I will use the normal sponge to clean it, to wash it. Then I will raise it with water.
Okay. All right. So the same with the bidet. Sometimes in order to get the water line to clean, you have to pour water, a bucket of water in, so that the water level will go down for you to get the line. Or you use any either cap or anything to take some of the water in the closet so that you can get the line side. Then you pour normally bleach. You pour bleach in it. You cover it for about 10 minutes for it to work. Then you use your the toilet brush to clean the inside properly. Then you can use a soft brush to clean the pedestal and then the cover and then the closet, the outside of the closet. Most of the time, people think it is only the inside that needs to be cleaned. The outside also needs to be cleaned. You clean the outside of it and then you wait for another 5 minutes before you flush it. You flush it and then you use water to clean or rinse the outside. The same process can be used for the pedestal. The same process can be used for the sinks. With plates, normally our ceramics plates become discolored. With time, it becomes discolored. Some with cups, especially cups that are used in drinking Milo, coffee, tea bag, also with time become discolored. These items that are made of ceramics, how do you clean them to get the stain out of it?
Madam, personally, I use baking soda and Coke.
You use?
I add baking soda. Baking soda. I mix baking soda and Coke with a little liquid soap. That is what I use to clean them. The scarlet marks.
How do you, so if it is an extra you use it to clean them, you will not get any marks. So how do you apply the processes that you go through in the cleaning? Hello?
Madam, you can also apply vinegar. Then you allow it for some few minutes. After that, then you rinse. After rinsing, you dry with a soft cloth, maybe to prevent the water spots. When you leave it to dry itself, sometimes the water spots will make some distance on it. So after rinsing it, then you dry with a soft cloth.
Okay. Has anyone tried it with bleach? At times, when it is stained with coffee, milk, Milo, and all these things, you can smell bleach inside the cup. Within some few minutes, all the stains will come out. Then you clean it thoroughly with detergent. Then you soak these items in warm water for about 15 minutes. When you take it, it will be very cleaned. Very, very cleaned. So it can also be cleaned with, you can try it with bleach. Then with the
Madam, what kind of bleach? What kind
Madam,
of bleach?
is it only the bleach or you add some detergent to it?
Only the bleach to take the stains out. When the stains are out, when you smell it in the in and around the cup, in and around the the plates, even with towels. For me, with towels, my bathroom towels, I just mix small omo with or powdered detergents, bleach. Then I will smear it on the towels and then leave it for about 15 minutes. Then I just go and wash it. Very cleaned, without much effort of wasting your efforts with difficulty scrubbing it. So with the bleach and little omo, you smear it in the cup outside. You leave it for about 10 minutes. Then you come and wash them off. Then you soak them in warm water for about 15 minutes. Then you take them out. Very clean, spotless. The same with
Madam, please,
all
somebody was asking about the bleach. Is the what we put up the brand name Vim?
Parazone.
Madam, is it Vim or Parazu?
Parazone. What's your problem? Hello?
Hello, madam. Please, I was asking the bleach. Is it the what we properly call the Vim? The Vim, that's the powder one, or the Parazu?
The Parazone. Vim is Vim. Parazone is Parazone. And these are all brand names. Its right name is bleach. Okay. Some also call it power. Some also have it power zone with all type of zone. But the right name is bleach. But the brands, these are brand names. So if you want to clean your towels spotlessly clean, you mix the Parazone or the bleach with a little omo. You smear it on it. You leave it for about 15 minutes. You come effortlessly. The stains are off. You just use soft sponge on it, and then you rinse them off. So that is how to clean the glazed clay. Some are also, we have different discoveries. We have different discoveries. So all these are bleaching agents. The Vim, the Harpic, and all those ones are bleaching agent. The most important thing is the stain to be out or out of it. Then we have the unfinished clay surfaces. The
Madam,
mashup.
your PowerPoint is not showing.
Hey.
It's showing, so check your gadget.
Okay. So we have the unfinished clay surfaces. That one,
Mine
most
is
of
not
the
showing.
time. Hey God.
Now you should
Okay.
check your gadget.
Is it showing now? Please check. Those whose screens are showing. Is it showing now?
Yes, madam. Thank
Okay.
you.
Welcome.
Yes, madam. Thank
So
you. I'm grateful.
welcome. So with those unfinished ones that are used as coal pots, that are used as drinking pots, that are used as masher pots. So after use, you just clean it with warm water. You turn it upside down for the water to drain, all the water to be drained out before in an airy place. Make sure that it is well dry before you store them. Occasionally, you can put it on fire to absorb all the liquid in it. And that process is called boiling. So you can boil water container, which means that you place it on fire so that all the water in it will evaporate. The process of doing it is called boiling, not the cooking boiling. Another surface material is glass. Glass can be used for a lot of things in the house as window covering. It can be used as curtain. It can be used as curtain, especially in the bathroom. Nowadays, most of the modern bathrooms are having glass curtains. It can also be used at the balcony to obstruct the windbreaks and from water, especially during the rainy season, to stop water or drizzles of water from coming into the balcony. Some are also using it as curtains in the sitting room. So it has, and some are used as drinking glasses. What is the main material for the production of glass? Glass is made of a substance called silica sand. The sand that we use. We have a type called silica sand. This silica sand is mixed with silicate, a substance called silicate, and they are formed into a ballon, like a ball. Then it is being rolled. When it is being rolled, it is being cut into the shape that you want. So if it is louver that you are making, you cut it into the shape of louver. If it is curtain, that you cut it into any shape that you want it to appear as. Then you subject it, you have a special furnace. We call it the calcling furnace. Then they put it in a calcling furnace. They set it at a firing stage of glass. Then it will be in it. When it gets to the highest temperature, or when the glass is done firing, it will cut by itself. You take it and then it is being used as such. What are the characteristics of glass? Glass is brittle and they break easily. They are transparent unless treated for a special purpose. Some, if you want it to be tinted, then you have to apply some color to make it opaque. Unless heat proof, it breaks easily when it comes into contact with direct heat. So if you don't want it to break easily, then you have to have a finish for it that is heat proof finish, so that it controls the rate at which it breaks. How do you care for glass? Let's say glass items, cups, drinking glass, wine glasses. How do you care for it? Water glasses, how do you care for it? The question on the floor. Hello, are we together? Are we together?
Yes, ma.
Mhm. How do you care for the glasses? Anita?
Yes, madam. Okay, for me,
Mhm.
I don't wash it with other utensils like silver and the rest. Uh, like metal utensils, I wash it separately. And then I also use the normal liquid soap and the sponge to wash it. That's how I care for mine. Thank you.
If you write the exams, I'll give you 3 out of 10.
Hey!
Yes. Please, when you get description, make sure you come clear out of it. Okay, any other? The idea is there, but you think you can summarize it. No.
Madam,
Yes.
please, I separate the glass from other, like what my sister said. I separate it. I always put it in the distant rubber container, because if I put it in the uh, silver or metal distant, it can crack or break. So after that, I will apply my detergent to the omo. Then I wash it thoroughly. Then I'll raise it with warm water. Then I put it for some time so that the water will drain. Normally, I use napkin to clean the edges, the inside and outside of the glass. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So for glass breaks easily. So when you are washing, as you said, you wash it separately from other utensils. So you can use warm water and any detergent like Omo or liquid soap. You clean, you use soft foam or microfiber cloth. Microfiber cloth, same as lengthless cloth. The ones that those who wear spectacles. Eh? The type of cloth that you use to clean the spectacle. Have you seen it?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yeah. That type is what you use to wash. Use a sponge or buy very soft sponge or foam to clean it. After cleaning, you wash it in warm water with either lime or lemon in it. And then you leave it for it to thoroughly dry and you store them. When after storing it, when you are about to use it, then you just have use the lengthless cloth or the microfiber cloth to polish it. Polish means to clean it before it is being used for serving. When you have louver blades or it is being used as curtain, the same process can be used. Normally, when glass is wet and you wipe, it leaves some fibers on it, which is unsightly. So you allow it to dry before you polish. Is it well understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yes, madam.
Another surface material is wood. As for wood, we are very much familiar with that wood is being made from trees, timbers that has been seasoned or planed to make items. So we have different types of wood, mahogany, sapele, and others. So the type of wood that you buy, the type of wood will determine the quality of material that you will get. So if you are making shelves or you are making cupboard, the type of wood that you buy will determine the quality of the item that you use. What are the characteristics of wood? Yeah. Wow. I'm coming. So the wood is being planed, then it is being allowed to dry. And the process of drying it is called seasoning, or allowing water to drain out of the wood is called seasoning. You allow it to drain, then it is being used for whatever is being purported for. Wool, the characteristics of wood is that they have grains. They are good insulator, which means that it does not allow electricity to pass through it. And it can be renewed. How can you renew wooden items? It's either you plane it, immediately you plane it, it becomes new again, or you polish it and it becomes new again. That is why we say wood items are renewable. What are the uses of wood? It is used for construction purposes, in the construction of houses, windows, and doors. Household equipment such as mortar and pestle, chopping or pastry board, rolling pins, ladles, tables, chair, bedsteads, drawers, shelves are all made of wood and also used for handles of saucepans and ladles because they are insulated. How do you maintain the wood if it is being used for doors? It is being used for door handles. It is being used for countertops. It is being used as wardrobe, cupboard, shelves. How do you maintain them? You dust daily. You can dust with cloth, or when you have some scratches or some food items on it, you can put water on the item that has fall on it for it to become soft. Then you use blunt knife to remove it. When it becomes necessary for you to scrap, you have to scrap along the grain. You rinse, you allow it to dry, air dry. Then occasionally you can polish or spray it. If it is items that need to be stored, then after drying it, you store it in a cool, dry place. Plastics. another surface item. Now we are being surrounded with a lot of plastic, and some of these plastics are mostly synthetic, made out of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, chlorine, sulfur, water, and petroleum. So the combination of these ingredients, these gases, gives variation of plastics that we have at the market. What are the characteristics of plastics? They are lightweight but strong. Some are durable, extremely durable, and can last for ages. They are colorful. They are resistant to moisture and deterioration. They are good insulators, which means that they do not allow electricity to pass through them. They are easy to clean and could be made into various shapes and sizes. We have different types of plastics. We have two main types of plastics: thermosetting plastics and then thermoplastic plastics. The thermoplastic plastics, or the thermoplastics, they are soft plastics, very soft. Those that are soft and used for polythene bags, vinyl, nylon seats, curtains, especially the bathroom curtains. They are soft plastics. That is the thermoplastic. What are their advantages? They are easy to clean and maintain and do not need any hard abrasives or abrasives on them. The disadvantage is that they cannot withstand high heat. They easily get melted when it gets into contact with heat, especially dry heat. They scratch easily and get stained with oil or tea. Then we have the thermosetting plastic. These thermosetting plastics are the hard plastics that are very hard. When they get into contact with heat, dry or moisty, they don't melt easily. They can form or change into permanent shapes. Examples of these are melamine or melaware. What is the local name for melamine or melaware plastics? Normally used as surfaces for tables, formica. Some call it formica. Formica. Have you seen those type of plastics?
Madam, please, formica. Oh.
Yes, formica. Those are the melamine or the melaware plastics. Formica. Normally used as top surfaces for tabletops. So that is how some are used as mixing bowls, handles for saucepans, and pots as dinnerwares. How do you care for these plastics? These plastic needs warm water. You use warm soapy water to wash. If it is stained, then you put it in the sun. You rinse it thoroughly with water and you put it in the sun for it to get the stains off. How does the stains get off from these surfaces? The water, if you want stains to get out or get off from melamine or the thermosetting plastic, after washing, you don't rinse it thoroughly. Then you place it in the sun. The sun will react, the oxygen in the sun will react with the soap, which is alkaline, in the plastic. Then the two of them, when the sun and then the alkaline in the water meet, they form a bleaching agent and then use it to clean the stain that is in the plastic. What are the uses of these plastics? Plastics are used as dinnerwares, drinking cups, serving dishes, bowls, bucket trays, tables and chairs, cabinets, brushes, mats, and then drawers. Any question? Are you there?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Any question? Okay. Since the place is quiet, it means there is no question. We are done with what I'm supposed to do. We will not come back again. Next week is likely I will travel. I have to visit my daughter at school next week. So what I'll do is Friday, I want us to have a class on Friday from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Then Saturday morning, we have our 7 to 10 so that I can go for my visits. Is it going to be okay for us?
Hello, madam.
Yes,
Yes,
madam.
please.
Please, the Friday one. Is it in the evening?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
In the evening, 6 p.m. Then
Thank you,
Saturday.
madam.
Okay. Then Saturday we will have our normal 7 o'clock, but I'll close at 10 so that I can go for my visit. Will
Yes,
it be okay
madam.
for us? Okay.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
Okay. So we are done. We will continue, God willing, next week. Please don't put the slide down. I wish you read so that if there's any question, we will you will bring it up for us to solve it or for us to discuss it before we move on to the next lesson. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Have a
madam.
great
Bye.
weekend.
Bye, madam.
Madam, please, kindly share the
Bye.
slide. Kindly share the slide.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye, madam.
Bye.
Bye, mommy.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
had a mama. Maybe which monthly I gave. I mean, it's for monthly. What's really all? Which monthly? I'm mainly. But which monthly? Me no the old journal they call henna oh 46 47. How the legend report? No, the report. I'm not going to be able to you. Because I am one of people last time. Not the play line. But then let someone else in your how to blind face. We for 30 something. And so the baker. My I'm a little java better. Mostly, silo. Yeah, yeah, me. It's never about what to never come better about me. Oh, I thought Vivian. Then no, but I'm on of some one Buddha. Or come down, they won't your lamb. Mega gossip. Maybe ow. You only has a child for what me back getting me. The member about going to depend you. If me, I dream. Bebe de me no ha jira fi ba no ha jale fo nya ko vi ba wa e ba ta pa si oji bete ta be de me lo ba fo ga lo si bete gba yo lo ba ja be na wo ke fi mi kon ko bu ma ga po ko na mbe wo were e bi mi ba wo jere tu e se be mi da ko mi wo jere me nya vi o fi mi am so fi me wo zivi amede o nye de bi adi a vivian o de nko de ko ayo na e ba cat ta jere mi ho bo de boy de le fi mi o gbe e wo ma ga po ko e fo yan pause un kona le fofo ke bebe yi ba ho e ke me de na yo ye be umaga bo umaga ga ko no no ajo e le che no moto ajo e fo yo fi sto la mo va na se ga la fuma yo ke bi la ta bi go la hele mi asi ho bunuka be ma de e me tena mi ko akelu ke de funa ke bi chelo oh bi go ma no ga ne wa to pe nya e go no ga ne ga je ati mi ke Ako ba kakalo? O kaka? Kaka la le kaka gwe. Tana je kaba kaba. Baby. Don't worry, Oh. Ini kia me ganyo lo ya to. Me to. Oh.
Because let bullet chain it won't put. No, what the hell ya? What the hell got them?
Okay, I'm on to. It's just going to make me.
You know,
What you do ya?
really. Materially. What are you class? You go.
So what did you bring?
I'll call you. No, igual. Vamos a tener el fucking GI. I don't know. I'm not sure on you. Vamos a hacer isso.
No kwebe, bana kwa just it.
Vamos a casa aqui. Vamos aqui em Semela. Hello. Benedict. Nile mi connecte mea.
Ene mo video ti ma je o.
Like I'm see. O ma wa ti.
Tu ma the next, I think me na. Oh.
Zango kwenye misko. Zango kwenye misko.
Weji. Abibi. Na wa fi.
Yo voy a hacer mi máquina, me que mi máquina.
Perfecto.
Tagi Netflix lo.
Perfecto, ame didrito yen. Ame sese. Bebe te vote. Je me fo. Me fo, o che de nyu da. Ame sese, me ba pando. Enye ma kla nye bobo kwa dogbo. Tu emele tu leto. Ela ti ama. Amra tro jo ye be ho huelo.
Dai ka nene ndi le fimi. No wa tu parawa.
Ni ma kwa tu pa de ke wa.
Eto mi fa para ya peme.
Oh, let me kwa ko jo si yes de ta. What to kwa ngo. Look at that. Look at. Mela pin. Ne kwa zi pote ni kwa kona. Tusi ko tare jiro. Amma. Be. Look what from. 44, yeah, we let's say once. Guys, just I'm so the same way. Para no jolo. Tava quatro pare na. It's all lawyer thing. Yes, I'm not lawyer. I mean, I ho. Can't be fine. Why? Oh, yeah. Here it goes. Wait for what? Oh, for what can continue? I'm not back forward. Let me. I'm not sorry. Yes, right. Me work body. If you talk for come I mean me go back to Ivy can me go back to. Eh balwe. Ivy back to. O dire me. 2 cities e ko dare aro that 2 cities or 3 cities. Go no me pe na ro. Akpeka. Yeah. Oh, gini na. Gani ki. Kai me to ang ko. Dati mi wa iti. Oh, please. Tala bu mai na ni. Ni pa pa mo. No, mi ba? Yeah. Lao ni. Dami pa. To ga fu fu ni. Ada di wa. Imagine 50, what problem to one? But then I mean, to roughly nothing. I don't want this you. Eh? I'm a 50. My comment on that. Give me the Gina. My point in it. Only the video. My point in it. For oh. Okay, so you're I'm a Tony. Okay. Yeah, Papa, loud. Papa, okay, ode. My what 10 one. My what 10. Ah. No, let it. Hold the I got something like you going to Hey, Joker. Oh, Nene, look at life. This life is fun. What's up we are? What's up we are? That's up for problem.
Yeah. Abato funam nyore. Ito na chef nyora. Abato funamadu. Ina wani. Bai. Na mereka asinya no ya be wanya. Alo ta nya wanya.
Ebe?
Ya mereka asinya no ebe ma wanya. Ya nya wanya.
Sini nya batu ah.
Ebe ma wanya.
Sini nya batu ah.
Ya bebe. Bebe nyan.
Sadi benu ana nyo. Hello pen ni ti ba pen
Ya bebe ma ebe pe yere ba ji.
Ga de ne. Oh, yeah. Mi ngwa bobiri na adu ya. Eno ne o meto so bore. Awo. 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 Ewe ka ta. Api ako yung mas sini. Hello. Na. E kwa kwa wote woma. Hello, say. Hello. Bebe de. E so be vie ba gbo wa. E so be vie ba gbo wa. E so be vie ba gbo wa. E ti ya we te. Beki abele changing yele bele kijele fu. Abe ki abele yele bele kijele fu. Oh, yele boy. What's not your boy? Kake de fulo. Oh. Ẹ̀gbọ́n lè rà nígbà tó ra yẹn gbọ́n. Ìyé dalẹ̀ gbọ́ bó tẹ̀nà tó lè dé bò. Yín mú dalẹ̀ gbọ́ mọ́ mi. Ọ̀ ẹ̀ kí òun gbà ó. Bọ̀ ya àrùn àti dá. Tẹ̀nà tó. Tó ga yẹn gbọ́. Ẹ̀mí na. Ẹ̀ máa yẹ gbọ́. Ó kàké de fulo. Magatão, gato. Jajado. Oh. Viu uma dica assim, falou tudo. Ainda botei nele. Ale cho di mo vi apa. Ma jira ka